Bye. I need a coffee. That's my seat. Okay. What a day. Story time. So today we're beginning the holidays, and well, I say beginning the holidays. It's Wednesday. Seb's been off school for a couple of days. We've got Clara to nursery because she's still in, and we need to do some shopping. So I take Seb. We're in Honington, so I take Seb to Asda in Bury. Fine, go shopping, and we're like, right, well, let's do something fun. We got the day. Let's go into Bury and we'll look around the gardens and all that gubbins. Let's see what else there is. Because I don't think he's actually been there since pre-COVID. So we go, we have a walk round, and when I say a walk round, I mean we hit our 10,000 steps before 12 o'clock. So we've done a lot of walking and having fun. They've got a play area there, and we walked through the town. It was market days. There was bustling, lots of people. It was fun. It gets to lunchtime. We stop. We get to McDonald's, and we eat it. And he says, "Can I have an ice cream?" It's fine. Yes, let's find somewhere that sells ice cream. And for the life of me, I can't. We're walking through the town, and I'm just not paying attention, so I don't find anywhere that's actually selling ice cream. It's like, okay, I'll tell you what, I know there's an ice cream van that's always parked up in a park near the hospital. It's a quick drive. We'll go there. Let's get to the car, because we're running out of time on our ticket. Seb then sees a toy shop, and he runs in there. It's like, not what I had in mind. He sees some Minecraft Lego, and he sees a Rubik's Cube. So, right. So like, oh, can I have that? So like, Seb, generally, no, because that's not an ice cream. It's like, if I gave you the choice of having one of them, an ice cream or Lego or Minecraft, which would you pick? And that is a bad idea, as he doesn't understand cues like that. He doesn't understand financing or budgeting and stuff. It's part of the ASD. He just doesn't get it. So it's all like, I want Lego and Minecraft and a Rubik's Cube and an ice cream. So after about 15 minutes in a shop, whinging, whining, getting really over-exasperated, I can tell he's tired. So like, Seb, we've got to go because our tickets now run out, and if a traffic warden comes along, we've got a lot of issues. We're going to have to pay a lot of money out for it. He's still whinging and whining. So like, let's get back to the car and we'll talk about it in the car. He's whinging and complaining and griping all the way back to the car. He gets in and he's crying. So like, I'm not doing an ice cream now, Seb. You need to calm down. Have a nap on the way home or something if you want. And he just cries all the way home. Get home, he's fine after about 10 minutes. Get your tablet, go sit down, watch a video, and he's fine. Lovely. So like, right, well, we've got an hour to kill, so sit down and relax. And he has a Dairy Dunker that he bought, one of the Lunchable ones, with the ham and the cheese. So like, just chill out for a bit, and then we'll go get Clara from school. But 20 minutes later, I get a knock at the door. As I open it up, and there's a policeman standing outside going, "Can I come in?" And it clicks in my head. And so, do come in, of course. Let's go into the front room. Sorry, I have a child off school, so it's a bit of a mess. So like, that's fine. And it clicks, going, has this got something to do with me taking a screaming child and dragging him into a car in Bury? And he looks at me, and so like, yes, can you explain anything? I mean, he was lovely. He was really nice. And Seb liked him as well, and it's stupid because the police today are decked out with all these gadgets. He had a camera on him that had a little LCD display so you could see what the camera was seeing, so you can see your own face in it. Seb quite enjoyed that, and so he's making friendly chit-chat with the police officer whilst I'm explaining the situation about Seb's ASD and, you know, how we ended up in that situation anyway. And Seb runs out to the kitchen and opens the pack of donuts, gets one for himself, and puts one on a plate for the policeman. Yeah. Policeman's colleague turns up as well, because there's got to be two of them, because, you know, there's a child involved. And he's more than accepting of the fact that it was just a mistakey type thing. Well, not mistake, but concerned citizen hearing a child being pushed into a car and crying. So yeah, that's how my day went. And so yeah, that was a bit weird. But I'll tell you this, I'm glad they did. I'm glad that person took the time to actually contact the police. If you consider the fact that, I mean, on this occasion, it was me and Seb. But I would rather have a visit from the police and it be nothing wrong than it be a bigger problem and someone just ignoring it, saying, oh, look, it's a problem child. You know, and then you have a child that goes missing. So, and I explained that to the officer as well. So, like, if you're going to have a follow-up with them, do thank them for, you know, for phoning up and getting it checked, because if it was a problem, I'd like to know myself. So as an upshot, absolutely nothing will happen, because obviously Seb is, you know, there's pictures of him around the house, and so like, I'll show you his birth certificate if I want to. So like, no, boy seems happy. He took just names and dates of birth and stuff. And so like, right, you've said that this, because of what he's got, this may happen. So like, it's not the first time we've seen it happen to people. So I will talk to my superior officer, and what will happen is either there'll just be a couple of notes and that'll be it, or, you know, if they consider it that it could happen again, we will set up what's called a PVP. I've no idea what that stands for, but it means that it's written down that this child may be crying if he's pulled into, you know, a specific car, and not to worry about it. So yeah, now I'm hoping it won't happen again. And I'd never considered the fact that it may have happened before this point. But other than that, it was a really nice day out. He was a nice policeman. Seb did seem to enjoy, you know, talking to him. And I think he appreciated the fact that I was quite welcoming and answering all of his questions and stuff, because he did say that quite occasionally, you get people who are quite distrustful and don't want to answer any questions. And so we're just talking about it, and we both come up with the same idea. It goes back to our generation being children, and when not doing something we're told, a person in authority saying, you better do this or I'll go and get the policeman. You know, stop crying, or do your homework, or pick up that litter, eat your vegetables, whatever, but do it or I'll get the policeman, which inherently made an entire generation scared and distrustful of them. I mean, there's a lot of bad stories going around about them now, but most of them are just trying to do a job. Still. He also said he likes coming to Brandon because one of the cafes around here does a really good tiffin bar. I don't blame him. But yeah, that is my little update for this point. I had this whole thing I was going to do about, the feeling of guilt of, now that there's a lot less restrictions, I can take Seb for these days out. But now I don't need to worry about that because I have a whole nother story. So I will be talking about my guilt in the next video. But for now, I still don't have a fully working computer. I am cobbling an old laptop together to just try and get some bits so it looks a bit normal. But once again, no info dump. But I will see you all again